This is a overview of a dollar 27 player tournament on Bovada that I played the other day. I managed to capture the screen, but I'm gonna do a after the fact kind of hand analysis of how I played, what I did. And I think this was the tournament where early on, or I should say earlier, something happened that was particularly annoying. I had a eventual jam, another jam, and I had a pair of jacks against two all-ins where it was getting, this is the final table, it was getting increasingly aggressive. I felt that they could be pushing light, but they'd already shoved all in. I let my jacks go, and both players had pocket nines, which would have been a gargantuan chip lead for me. It's one of those moments where I feel like I made the right choice, but it's challenging to figure out where I'm at against what I think are more aggressive players. You saw that I jammed King Jack offsuit. A lot of fold. Number 14 there was particularly aggressive. It's a solid bet, but it puts a lot of these stacks at jeopardy if they decide to call at 4 times the big blind. Again, the excitement of playing tight aggressive. Excuse me. I thought the ace king from number 21 was kind of interesting. Choosing to play AK light like it was a small pair. Limp in, see if you catch something. I was very happy. I did not shove my king 10 at this moment. I also do not have a big enough stack to be able to play back. We're getting very close to push fold. There's nothing left. It's very hard for me to play this, what I would consider aggressively, for sure. Whole lot of excitement, whole lot of fold. Just let it go. Get out of the way. Avoid conflict. But you'll see, very short stacked. The blinds are coming. And we got to make a move. Very happy they let it go. It's a nice pot. The blinds are so big. This is a given. Oh, okay. Of course, they fold it to me completely. It's like when you finally catch a pair of aces and everybody lets it go. I wonder, looking back at this, what I was going to do here. Yeah. First position limper, big stack, or late position, I should say. Not first position. Or no, is it first? Okay, yeah, after the big blind. I guess it is first position. Conflict management and avoiding the big stacks. We're still involved here. We're in the money. Only the top 5 places make anything here, so we did make it. Whole lot of limp, 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 min bet, min bet. And ace jack, big stack limping. I can kind of see that. If you're a little bit better of a read of the hand after the flop, that makes sense. If I had to choose, I prefer offense, but learning to play more aggressively is challenging. With number 14 in a position with a slightly smaller stack, he may slow down a little bit, is my guess. The big stack usually tries to lean, using their stack size, being a bully. Even the aggressive players I've seen, they tend to want to isolate to a single other player, not play a hand three-handed. There's too many potential holdings somebody could have that would mess that up statistically. My guess is I'm about to fold this, but didn't have to. Very nice. I think I'm about to play this. Oh, this is about to be way ugly for you. You ain't gonna like this. You could win, but easy. Unless they hit the 10. Oh, yeah. It ain't beautiful. It ain't fancy. It wasn't after the flop, but it worked. Now you're top stack. Just by sitting and being patient, not getting involved in hands where you can't really determine whether you're ahead or not. That might have been an ooh, nice flop, but that would have been hard to call. Wonder if they had the 4. Avoiding unnecessary confrontation. I make the most chips, I noticed this recently, playing trash. I don't make it playing my best hands pre-flop. Oof. Okay, well, that's nice. We went up in the money. That was a jump. I like when they fold to me when the blinds are this big. The stack to the left of me is usually very happy because I fold a lot of chips their way. Yeah, even Queen Jack. Number 14 is loose enough that even with a larger stack, I'm concerned about certain situations. Statistically, it might not hold up four-handed. Might have been a better play to raise that, but or bet it, I should say. I probably let this go. It's not strong enough for me to do much with. If they limp, I'll probably check it down. Yeah. Mm, I'm probably going to play more conservatively here and just, yeah, I'm not calling that. That was a really nice pot for them. Hmm. Do I limp here? Apparently I know my own playing style. I probably, yeah, min bet, see if they let it go. At this stage, I probably just check it all the way down, is my guess. Too many draws, too many potential cards. Yeah. And you notice again, they check down AK. They let me limp into the pot. If I've been playing tight aggressive, it's harder for me to loosen my range once we get four-handed like this. It's part of the game I'm working on, watching Lex Velduis, watching his tutorials, trying to understand situational awareness, what's going on at the table. This could be trouble. Yeah, no. Against their range, that's totally justified. That is a ugly board. Uh-oh. Oh, that was nice. That worked out well. King, queen, I definitely, definitely. Ace nine against their range. They limp in for sure. Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna try this aggressive thing I've heard about by limping in. Very nice, very nice. Almost 2K just by stealing the blinds. First place in this, I think, is like $9 and something. 9.50. Something like that. Uh-oh. Ooh, depending on what you do, I'll take a fold. Do I limp on this? Maybe. If they fold. That'd be my guess. No, I'll let that go. Not horrible. I probably was concerned about somebody jamming uh, with another ace. Would rather try to see a cheap flop if possible. If they check, I likely bet half the pot. Oh, interesting. Being more conservative there. I flat call. Hmm. Probably just check it down. Yeah. And their trusty four took it. Sucks, but we avoided a major conflict. I will probably not be fighting back with that. I was correct. We are not going to defend 7-3 offsuit. At this stage, you only got to win one hand. Double up. Probably checks. It's a total airball. No reason. They've checked down AK before. Probably, yeah, just let it go. Not super nice, but again, a little more defensive, just avoiding conflict. Do I? Oh, I limp. Interesting. I didn't bet on that. It might have been in relation to my 12K to their 7. Afraid that somebody would jam. I probably bet this for half the pot. Yeah, they checked it. So, okay, min bet. Nice. Not bad. They might have been afraid I had a heart. Slow, methodical, nothing fancy. That'll be a fold. I hate losing that, but I wonder if they jam here. Another flat call. That is a draw heavy board. Hmm. Okay. Well, at least making it to number 2. We're in a good spot here. This could easily flip in a variety of ways. That's a good hand, a good flop for my holding. I agree with that as a min bet. That would probably draw them in if they were going to go for it. No sudden movements. No crazy 2 times the big blind or 3 times the big blind. No crazy bets so far. I was wondering how I was going to play that, but they let it go. I wonder if I would have jammed there as smaller stack. I limp, not bad. Again, very very low key. Why not call one? I guess was my attitude. It's a lot of red with a black hand. I probably agree with that. They're probably going to bet, and I'm just going to let this go. There's just nothing connected. It's not even in a range for a draw. Yeah, that's a better choice, in my opinion, even now. If they limp in, I'd probably jam here. Oh, 2 times the big blind? Yeah, it's just, that's a given. Nice. And that's a big pot, especially for them betting 2 times the big blind. That's a big let go from them. I like this. It's nice to see me limp more with a wider range. Um, I get to choose the situations I call from, like that jam right there. Didn't feel like the king 8 was strong enough, but like, do you want to raise 3 times or bet 3 times the big blind with king 8 offsuit when you could just get in cheaply to see a flop? Try to play after the flop. Yeah, I continue that pattern, just limping in. Yeah, just nothing connects. Don't want to see another card at that fee. Got to be managing my stack size. And if you will let me see a cheap flop, let's do this. Also, just did not connect at all. Rainbow board, nothing hit. There's an ace. I think that's an easy let go. And we're almost at a third of their stack. It's interesting to see this in retrospect and realize that I had played enough to feel confident. Nice. Even just with a 6. I wonder what happens here. They let it go. Nice. 2,600 just on that. That's how big the blinds are at this point. Yeah, 1,800. It's nearly 2K for the blinds alone. Do they limp in here? I know I'll check it down. I doubt I'm gonna. Yeah. I doubt I would have bet that from the big blind. I limp. Okay. Probably min bet. They didn't bet out, so I felt comfortable on the button. I think actually they're playing a little more defensively. I think they could be taking way more pots off me if they were betting back at me, because I do tend to be a little conservative sometimes. I'm actually happy to see me limp, a few things, but like that ace two, 8-2. It's such a weak holding. I don't think it's worth calling that to try to catch a lucky flop. There are better hands to try to get lucky with. Yeah, even 8-4. I mean, this is the thing. It's like a slow, steady lull into complacency. No sudden movements, nothing to scare them off. Just the 4 was low enough. I decided to check it. Bottom pair. There was a flush draw. An ace at the turn. Interesting. Do I bet here? Nah, I went the safe route. Just checked it down. But it worked out. They didn't have anything either. Do they limp in? Nope, they fold. Now folds, again, it's 2K every fold. With their chip stack being so high, it's probably advantageous for them to bet. If they check, do I bet here? Go me. Right now, I'm looking at it, then I'm a little nervous, but they let it go. Still small movements. If I would have bet that and they would have jammed in or raised, I probably would have let it go. Do I jam here? Yeah. It's a 2,600 chip mistake. And now look, we're almost level at this point because of stuff like that. Do I limp again? Looks like it. This is my version of aggression. Oh, that is a nice hand for my flop. It's easier when you do the work for me. The power of patience right there. If they jam, I probably call with this. Yeah, they don't have much left. At an 8. See, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't fancy. It wasn't amazing. It was just like pretty simple, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, the brief overview. You guys have a good one.